All right.
Tiffany will raise her hand as a 1-minute warning, just so that they
All right, so good afternoon, guys. Our team is Sean, Pietro, Chun, Miguel, and I'm Ben. And for the last quarter, we've been working with AT&T Foundry, which is an innovation center for collaborative technology development. But we were also interested in the consumer side of AT&T as well, so our team and our brand advisors agreed that we should go beyond just the Foundry brand and focus on AT&T as a whole. So as we learned more about AT&T, one gap we kept coming back to was, simply put, AT&T is not seen as an innovator, but rather a necessary inconvenience. So even though AT&T has done so much to put smartphones into our pockets, all the credit goes to the telephone manufacturers, while carriers like AT&T are seen as obstacles or inconveniences. So we want to take AT&T from a necessary inconvenience to a key enabler of deeper human relationships. Our goal is to get AT&T back into the conversation, to design an experience that allows its participants to connect with the people they love and to tie those emotions back to AT&T. So let's take a look.
Wake up if you believe love is not a fading dream. Tell me you're not the only one who feels this way right now.
Hey, I'm a lonely phone booth. Use me to call someone you care about.
You can call someone.
Hey sis, it's me.
Hi, and it's Alex. Hey, Dad. Yeah, I'm having a great day.
I talked to Nana for half an hour as well.
Oh, I'm doing well.
Figured I'd call you because I haven't talked to you in a while.
How are you doing?
I know, you and I clearly need to connect more often.
Dad, I broke up with Tim.
Oh, by the way, I get to come home for like a week before I go to work this summer, so I'm really excited.
Okay, I'm gonna go to class, but have a good afternoon, Dad.
Can't wait to see you. Love you. Bye.
I'll talk to you later.
We will stand for the vision of love. Sing whoa, whoa.
Great, so now we wanted to share with the class some things we learned during the process. So true to the D-School approach, we learned how important it was to keep iterating. So things we learned never quite turned out the way they planned, and we had a lot of unexpected responses to some of our first experiments. Things like, whose phone is this? I don't want to use it, and other things like that. In total, we ran 6 variations of our experiment, and as we honed in on what would eventually become our final design, we came to our next key insight. Simplicity matters. So a lot of our first few iterations had a lot of add-ons beyond just the phone booth. We tried to have an interactive world map showing where calls were being made to. We utilized Mother's Day. We made a game show out of the whole process, and we even put a giant teddy bear next to our booth for attention. What we eventually realized was that these were all just distracting from our core experience. The value wasn't, winning $5 or seeing a giant teddy bear. It was being able to connect to the people you love. And it's important not to detract from the core experience. Also, realizing that our strength wasn't in the emotions we were facilitating, we decided to become less focused on the numbers. The metrics used to evaluate the experience have to be true to the experience itself. So what made our experiment successful wasn't the number of dials made, but rather how deep the conversations were, how connected people felt, how sincere all these feelings were. So at this point, we'd like to take a moment to thank our brand advisors from AT&T Foundry. They're sitting right here. We have Maureen, Sandro, and Mark, who couldn't be here today. We'd also like to thank Ben, our story coach, who also isn't here today. And most of all, we'd like to thank the social brands teaching team. They did a great job. But the conversation never ends. The ultimate goal is to create a lasting relationship between AT&T and their customers. So why stop now? We just launched our Facebook page showing our video, and we're really excited to keep the conversation going. We hope when you guys watched the video, it made you all want to call someone you loved. And we invite you all to stop by our booth after the presentations and pick up the phone. They'll be glad you called. Thank you.